I'm A.C.Strange, and this is the Bad Movie Show, episode 40, The Animal Show. Are you excited? I know I am, because tonight I'm giving you 3 movies that have crazy, savage, killer animals in them. And different ones, too. I have a sci-fi network type movie. I have a low-budget, campy horror comedy. And I have a thriller. All with killer animals. Yeah. So, I'm excited. Let's get started, okay? First up, I have Flying Monkeys, not rated 2013, Sony Home Pictures, written by Silvero Goris, directed by Robert Rajmir, starring Maika Monroe, Vincent Van Tresha, and Electra Everard, who's one of the crazy babysitter twins. So, a really nice and meaningful dad who misses his daughter Joan's graduation buys her a monkey to make up for it. She's studying to be a vet, so it's cool. He thought that she could take care of this monkey. And she falls in love with it and calls it Skippy. Okay, big bond. And she's unaware that at night it turns into a giant monkey with bat wings and flies out the window and kills everything and anything it can. It kills her boyfriend and her high school rival right away. And things get bad for Joan. She doesn't know why all these bad things are happening. Then we're in China and we meet these 2 hunters that are looking for a particular monkey that was recently poached and sold from that forest. And they explain that that's not a regular monkey. It's a Zigo, which is actually an ancient demon that looks like a monkey during the day, but at night it grows bat wings, it starts killing everybody, and dies. When it dies, it multiplies. So they gotta kill it with their special weapons, or it'll just keep multiplying. Back in Kansas, Joan witnesses Skippy transform and follows it and tries to save her pet until the demon hunters come to kill it. So this sounds wild, but cool. I dug it. My husband liked it too. This is kind of like Sharknado. It has wacky special effects, but it works. And the best part is that they made sense of the story, which I bought. Zigo, crazy monkey demon. Sounds good to me. There's lots of running, screaming, and lots of flying monkeys. I'm going to give this a 3 and a see it. I thought it was cool. It's like Sharknado-ish with Wizard of Oz sprinkled all over it, with giant monkey bat things. So I thought that was cool. Next up, I have Rise of the Animals, not rated 2012. Whacked Out Entertainment, written and directed by Chris Wosick. Hope I got that right. Starring Greg Hoople, Steph Mata, and Adam Schoenberg. So animals are attacking everybody. And we're talking about all kinds of animals. Cats, dogs, squirrels, birds, you name it. And we meet Wolf, this pizza delivery guy, and he and his friend Jake are dropping off his last pizza before they go see Babies with Rabies 3D. But when they get to this out-of-the-way woods, cabin in the woods, it's filled with drunk girls. So Jake talks Wolf into staying, and Wolf hooks up with this girl that he likes, Samantha. And in the morning, she's gone. He goes to look for her and finds deer surrounding the cabin, and they break it to the walls and kill all the girls. And blood is splashing everywhere, leaving Wolf, Jake, and Jake's sister Rachel to fight them off. They get back to the car, and Wolf finds Samantha's phone and is determined to bring it back to her before animals kill everybody and the world ends. This is a very low-budget movie. I read somewhere that it's $7,000. They spent $7,000 on this movie, and they did a lot with it. They have crazy deer puppets and turtle puppets and a man in a gorilla suit and lots of homemade CG, and it works. Even though you can tell that they're puppets, it works. It's pretty bad. They get attacked by squirrels, a horse, a crocodile, turtles, birds, you name it, a gorilla. When the gorilla gets on the truck, they're like, hey, is there any bananas? You got any bananas? Not, oh my god, where did this gorilla come from? We've been being attacked by squirrels all day. I'm going to give this a 3.5, a see it, and a bad movie gold star right out the box. This was lots of fun and very ambitious. For what they spent, they did a lot with it, and it works for me. And also, when somebody dies, it's like they throw a bucket of blood. So there's this scene where all the girls are dying and they're just getting splashed with blood. The remaining people are like, oh, blood, blood's in my mouth. I thought this was really, really fun and cool and kitschy. 3.5, see it, and a bad movie gold star. That was fun. I hope you liked it as much as I do. I think if you like Attack of the Killer Clowns, Bad Taste, Evil Dead, and know that that's a low-budget, campy horror movie, you're going to dig that. I did. Last, but certainly not least, ready? Willard. PG-13, 2003, New Line Cinema. Based on a screenplay by Gilbert Ralston. Screenplay and directed by Glenn Morgan, starring Crispin Glover, R. Lee Ermey, and Laura Elena Herring. So this is a remake. And in this we have Willard Stiles, who's a very lonely, unhappy man, living with his dying mother, working in his father's old company for his old partner in a job where he can't move up, and his boss is a son of a bitch, Frank Martin. He treats him like crap. Okay? At home, you know, Willard is living with his mother in a house that's infested with rats. I mean, infested. And he tries to kill them, and until one gets stuck in a glue trap, and he saves him and names him Socrates, and they bond, and he starts feeding the rats. He basically starts training them all and starts to control them. And he has Socrates and also a giant killer rat named Ben. Gigantic. He plans to get back at his boss by bringing his rats to the house and having them gnaw on the tires of his new car. And after his little plan of revenge, things actually get worse for Willard. He starts losing his mind and control of his life and his rats. And when Socrates dies, that's it. He loses all his marbles. Honey, he's got problems on top of problems. And when he finally tries to get rid of the rats, they come back for him. Yo. This movie is creepy. And I mean creepy as hell. I can't stand rats. I can't, they creep me out. But movies about rats are cool to watch because they freak me out so much. The best part is Crispin Glover, man. He puts his foot down. He puts his knee down on the movie. He's just doing everything. He's crying, sweating, blowing sweat like snot bubbles out of his nose, freaking out, just acting with rats climbing on him. He's just the best in this. I'm giving this a 4.5 and a bias. This movie's creepy as hell and scary. And even though it's a PG-13, it's one of those, oh, he's touching the freaking rat. It's not. Okay, so that's it for me tonight. What did you think about tonight's show? What do you think about crazy killer animal movies? You got any for me to see? I'd love to hear them, and until then, you know what to do. Watch more movies. I'm A.C.Strange, and this is a Bad Movie Show. Thank you. Good night.